Bob Dylan, the Rolling Stones, and the boss himself. Yes, Mr. Bruce Springsteen has called this band one of their favorites. Now, you probably already know who they are since they've sold millions of records, but if you don't, it's the band you're going to want to know about and tell your friends about. They're called the Stereophonics.
When do we lose just how free we are?
10 albums, 20 years. That's almost unheard of, but every album, it's a little bit different. Not so far that you're not Stereophonic sound. How much of a conscious effort is that for you?
Well, I think you try to find new ways of playing on each record, just to keep yourself interested, really. New ways of singing and writing, and you know, evidently each record has a slightly different sound to the one that came before it. You normally just stumble across some sort of happy accident that you've never done before, and then kind of follow that path, you know.
Something I've always wondered is, how does a band in a small village in Wales be influenced by a band 5,700 kilometers away in Kingston, the Tragically Hip? Yes, the Stereophonics were so influenced by the hip in the early 90s, their original name was actually the Tragic Love Company. Think about it, that's before social media, heavy streaming, and well, pretty much the internet craze. How in the world did you guys hear about the Tragically Hip from Wales? Especially
we had a friend of ours who was working in LA at the time had a cassette with Little Bones and Blow a High Dough and Twist My Arm, and we covered those songs really early in like about 94, and people thought they were our songs, so we kept playing them.
In the post that you guys had on social media, what was it that Gord gave you?
It was a book. He brought a couple of books. Yeah, he came backstage, he knocked on the door and he said, "I'm going down, the insurance salesman." And he came in with us a couple of books for us. And when I went back to Wales recently, I found loads of old stuff I'd collected from like the 90s at my attic, because I'd moved house, and that was one of the things I found.
The Stereophonics are one of the biggest bands to come out from across the pond in the last 20 years. And for the last 20 years, they've been touring across the world, and all of the fans know that they're all about the vibes.
I wanna get lost with you.
Jamie, this one's for you. I just want to know what the vibes. You love the vibes. If anybody watches your vlog, is there a scale of vibes, like mega vibe?
I'm used the word too much, so I'm trying to cut back. Chatting with Mr. Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. Mega vibes. Major vibes. Always making stuff. Always making vibes. So that when I use the word, it actually really means something. But there is a scale, yeah, but you kind of feel it in the moment. So this is a good vibe right now, yeah. And Toronto's a very good vibe, yeah. And that's how it's based.
So there's good vibes, possibly mega vibes.
Oh well, it's like, when it gets. Check us out later on. It'll be mega vibes. Mega vibes later on. I promise you that.
Does it go above mega vibes?
It can do. It can go all the way.
So where?
Anywhere. That's the thing with vibes. Honestly, it's an incredible thing.
Get out of my mind with you. So come on over.
I want you guys to give me the vibes of this joke I'm going to tell you. That ready?
Well, hang on.
Okay.
What are we measuring it on, though?
Vibes. Yeah, good vibe, bad vibe, vibrations, whatever you want. I have no idea how the scale goes. But what cuts grass and gives milk? This is not a perverted joke. What cuts grass and gives milk?
Don't know.
Any guesses? A lawnmower.
A lawnmower.
Hey, that's very good.
What is the vibe scale? Mega vibe, good vibes.
Good vibes. What about this one? There's two snowmen in a field, and the other one goes to the other one. Can you smell carrots?
Now the jokes didn't stop there. Kelly Jones, the lead singer that just said that interesting joke, they were talking about who would they want to play them in a movie, and he said Danny DeVito. Lindsay Dunn, City News.